It's dark as fuck, and I can hardly see anything, but this is going to be the beginning of my Mortal Online Episode 1. Let's just say that. Episode 1, Mortal Online. I'm currently geared up. I've only been playing for like 3 days. Not very long at all. For some reason my inventory isn't showing right now. Not quite sure what's up with that. We'll have to figure out why it's doing that. Yeah, I can't look at my gear. No inventory. I keep getting this slot like frame stutter. So, yeah, episode 1. I guess I'll continue this later when I figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, I just figured out what's going on. It turns out that F9 is the F9 is the standard button to start recording with the device I'm using, which is Fraps, and F9 shuts off the console. So I'm gonna have to fix that. There we go. Now, like I said, I'm geared up. I don't know where another person would be. I only have like maybe about 5 to 6, 7 hours of gameplay a day for the last 3 or 4 days. I got all the gear that I could really collect that I know of in the area. Started training like I started with a spear and I broke it, and it took me a full day or 2 there to figure out how to get another spear. It turns out that if you start in the same city I have, which is Morin Kerr, here, I'm not sure if other cities are like this, I'm assuming that they have graveyards, and the little head dealer there will sell you weapons and he will sell you a spear. Now, as far as pole arms, it seems I have to go to another city, so that's actually what I'm going to be setting out either tonight or tomorrow doing, is I'm going to, for the first time, try to travel to another city in this game, because I've just been camped here at the starter city, just trying to get together what I need to make an actual trip. Now I bought a donkey off, well actually a friend that I met gave me a donkey, and I found a guy that sold me a horse for 50 silver. I felt like that was a good price since, you know, in the short time that I've played, I've been able to gear myself and stack quite a few things. Like, I'm sure that I'm pretty noob and I'm banking a lot of stuff that I don't need, but I am, I think, in a good position with money. I have 16 gold, an extra armor set because I think the other armor set is better for me. A lot of extra stuff, wood, I've chopped wood when I went to sleep, that sort of thing. And I have, like I said, a horse and a donkey. Now, I've had a couple donkeys. One of them got killed by spiders because I didn't know how to play. I was noob. And the other donkey, he kicked me off the mountain you see up there. And I fell down the mountain and died. And I never was able to get back up that mountain, and he abandoned me. So you have to be careful of that. Like I said, I do have a horse. I started riding those animals, and I've got my riding skill up enough to where they no longer kick me off. So I think I'm at a good position now where I can leave town. We'll see how that goes. I'm waiting for daylight, and I just asked them one, and they said it's going to be 2 hours, possibly, Mr. Hackman, there in chat. So, during this series, I will be making, you know, references to people in chat, the help chat, it's like the thing. But yeah, as soon as the sun starts rising, I will be continuing the video. Alright, it hasn't been exactly 2 hours, and I'm starting to see the sun coming up. There is, you know, there is possibility it could have took 2 hours, but I wasn't really paying attention, and I've kind of been AFK for a moment, so, yeah. there's a horse stable guy over here that he's actually free to take out animals, but to put them in or stable them, you have to pay him silver. So I'm gonna go over here and get my horse from this guy. Which I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but this menu is really buggy. Like I go to other menus and I click and it shows up immediately. This one takes a moment. It should say, hey, taking a moment, or just a moment, loading something. I want to take out a pet and take out my trusty steed. There's my horse. Now, I don't know much about what it really takes to ride, but I do have a saddle. I have a saddle and some other things over here. Let me grab those out. And I'm also too heavy to ride right now, so I have to, like, what I do is I just switch out my pants with these. Oh, I showed my deer to everybody. Okay, there we go. I'm still swimming too heavy. I don't know why do you still so good? I have to hear this too. Still too heavy? Nope. Okay. And I'm bringing in a couple backup weapons. Alright. Oh yeah, saddle. I gotta get the saddle, horseshoe, all that stuff. And like I said earlier, you know, I will be making shoutouts to people in chat. I will be playing different music from people on YouTube. All the free non-copyright music that I can find that I like, I will be adding to my videos background, because this game doesn't really have a really amazing soundtrack that I've heard, so I went ahead and shut that off and decided to just play my own music. I figured it'd be better that way. Maybe people enjoy it more. And then, you know, nobody wants to hear complete silence during one of these videos. I know you guys think, why are you playing this stupid music, but when the truth is, you know, thank God he has played some music for it. And this stuff on my horse, and I'm actually not going to put the saddle back on. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what those do, and I think it makes my horse look stupid, so yeah. Get on the horse. Your armor is too high. Wait, it's still saying that? Okay, maybe I need to switch to this armor. It's still saying I'm too heavy to ride, even though that symbol's not showing up anymore. I was thinking I could wear the chest of this, so let's see. Let's try this. Let's just do that. Click that. I'm pretty sure the gold ones are better. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to the stats. But I have saw someone that was killing stuff quicker than me using the gold armor there. So I figured, hey, that must be the better armor. So I should buy that. And it actually took some work to get, other than the other armor was just sold to town. You know, where anybody could grab it or whatever.
This music is just fucking stupid.
Of course, maybe I will. I will not be losing my best armor that I have. So that's probably a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna be heading out of town now. I'm still undecided. Like, I haven't decided if I want to just finish the video when I get down here to the bridge and pick it up next time, or continue the video at leaving town. Which, I'm not riding a horse down because, like I said, my donkey's already killed me, and riding a horse down this thing is dangerous. You know, I don't think anybody really wants to do it, and you can do it. I have done it, but it's dangerous. You're like the horse kind of has a mind of its own, especially when you're first starting out. Like, I'm pretty skilled at riding it. Like, it doesn't kick me anymore, and I still don't like riding it down this little thing here. It makes me feel uncomfortable. You see this bridge down here? I have a story to tell you about this little bridge. You jump out there in the water, this bridge down here, right next to it. If you jump out in the water and go too deep, this game, if your swimming isn't high enough and you go too deep, it'll actually suck you to the bottom of the water. What the hell's my horse doing? And you can't get up. Like, it'll suck you to the bottom and you will die. And my first day, there was a guy down here, and he's like, you know, let's go on an adventure, let's leave town, and we gear up and we get to like right here. This is where we get, and we decide to swim out in the water, and he swims down, and it kills him. And I'm like, well, you know, that's interesting. So I'm gonna swim down and try to get his stuff. No, it sucks me to the bottom when we both die. When you die in this game, you can come back to life by a priest. This is like the priest over here, and I was able to respawn, and we both respawned, both butt naked, both came right back over here to this bridge, tried to get our stuff. We're swimming around in the water. Here comes this random guy. He just rolls up, gets off his horse, looks down here, and we're two naked guys swimming together. And yeah, you can kind of draw the conclusion what happened there. Let me gather some water. I was noticing I was thirsty earlier, which I don't necessarily know if I can. Yeah, I can just drink that, I guess. Okay. My thirst was. See, it's 10 there. It's not going down, so maybe it's broken. I don't know. Yeah, that didn't help anything, so okay. I just eat water, apparently. Hungry? Just eat water. It's cool. What is my horse doing? Alright, so, yep. This is the way out of town right here. This is the graveyard. Right over here, for people that's not playing the game and you don't know. This is the graveyard. Come out here and kill these skeletons, and every one of them drop a little head, and you collect those heads, and right up through that gate there, up those stairs, is a guy that buys those heads from here. So that'll be good if you know, if you're trying to use this video as a reference to what the game's like and how to start. You know, that graveyard there is where you want to start. Just past that is a little farm right over here. Little farm that's protected by spiders. You know, and this game is huge. Just so you guys know, this game is huge. I've already figured out it's really big. So you know, this is gonna be quite an adventure. A lot of memories. I feel like there's like better fruit here, but there's spiders that are guarding it. I don't remember a donkey being there. I feel like someone came out here and lost their donkey. You can gather fruit off these trees. There's nothing really protecting these trees right here, so if you want to get better food, you can there. I don't mess with the spiders because, like I said, the spiders, they can, I think I said that, they can kill you, and he's already, like, after me, so I don't really mess with those guys. See, they already killed my donkey, so I'm not one of those worse for that. So yeah, just this way is the way out of town. I'm not heading out this moment. It's already really late, so I'm going to be heading out on the next video. So this will conclude episode 1, and I will start episode 2. Oh my god. Okay. I will start episode 2 probably tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow night. And I will start it right here at this bridge. There will probably be more daylight during that video instead of the morning that we're seeing here. But next time, peace out.